A very good, happy Friday morning to everyone out there. We made it to the end of the work week. Landon here with you to bring you your latest weather and eye forecast, courtesy of On Target. Get a look out here, folks. We got a cold front that has now pressed well south and east of the region. Had one final day to deal with the widespread showers and storms there yesterday, but conditions have calmed drastically. We got high pressure building in here out of the west. We do have some dense fog that is set up across the region, though, early this morning. Do have a dense fog advisory out for the entirety of the Wobbles community. Be aware of that before you head out for the early morning commute. Morgantown Skycam showcasing that fog advection nicely coming in off the mighty Green River. Got a harvest on the square taking place there in downtown Morgantown from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. tomorrow. Get out there and enjoy. The weather is going to be absolutely immaculate for that. Getting a look over the D93 Skycam in downtown Bowling Green, you can see some of the fog residing there in the distance. It's going to lift out rather quickly, and we should have some more sunshine to enjoy, especially as we progress on into this afternoon and throughout the remainder of the weekend. Let's jump over here and take a look at our current conditions. And we can look at the readings out there. A little bit cooler than what we have been dealing with, and this is due to the fact that we have got the clearing skies overhead and the cloud cover. It's not present any longer. We've had a weak westerly flow behind that cold front, brought temperatures down between the mid and upper 50s pretty much across the entire region. Dew points been brought back down around that vicinity as well. It feels much less humid than what it has here over the past few days with all the rain and storms that we have had to deal with. All right, so let's jump over here. Let's talk about what's next for us down the pipeline. We have got clearing skies on the docket first and foremost, and we can see that looking here at the latest in terms of our cloud cover model. You can see some of the dense fog residing out there early this morning, but as we work throughout the day, we're going to have that dissipate with more sunshine taking over, and the same story is going to be in check for Saturday. Partly to mostly sunny skies, nothing to worry about, all right? Talking about on the temperature front, though, it's going to remain very comfortable as well. We're going to work into this afternoon. Short-term model guidance is not wanting us to escape the mid and upper 70s. As we work into our Saturday, it's going to be a similar song and dance. Highs approaching right around the mid and upper 70s yet again, but it will be warmer as we finish out the weekend. You can see by the time we roll into lunchtime on Sunday, we're already going to be near the 80-degree mark. Going to be pegging highs between the low and mid 80s as we work into our Sunday afternoon. What about on the horizon, Landon? What's our next weather maker? Well, we're going to be needing to keep our eyes right there off of the East Coast. You can see as we work over the course of the remainder of today and we go throughout the weekend, high pressure's in control. We got this weak upper low that's going to be meandering right here over the Carolinas. It's going to kind of be pinched off here by the spine of the Appalachians. But keep your eyes right over here in the Atlantic, folks, because we have a very, very busy time frame as we roll throughout the weekend, but especially into the early days of next week. Look at these twin tropical systems approaching right along the west coast here. This is going to result in the opportunity of us getting in on some of this moisture, and we'll try to give you the breakdown here to give you the setup. Counterclockwise flow occurs around areas of low pressure, all right? Now, with that, we've got moisture that's going to be coming off of the Atlantic along with these tropical systems, but we're going to have a lot of dry air in place. We're going to have an upper level ridge that's going to be trying to build in here out of the west. That's going to solidify itself to bring loads of dry air across the region. And again, we've got that physical barrier from a topographic standpoint with the Appalachian Mountains there that moisture is going to have to climb up and over to as well. And with an easterly wind component, the dry air, that could really gobble up all the moisture. So we're going to be keeping close eyes here right off of the East Coast with these two tropical weather makers. Looks to be making potential for landfall right along the Carolina coast Monday into Tuesday of next week. We'll see if any of this moisture is able to wrap around, resulting in scattered showers and storms for us. Right now we're keeping the forecast dry because look at the model guidance. what we were talking about, that easterly wind slope coming right off of the Appalachian Mountains, it doesn't allow any of the moisture to come in here from eastern Tennessee or eastern Kentucky. So that remains to be seen. That model right there showcases a little bit of moisture arriving here as we get into the latter part of next week, roughly a week from today. So still numerous question marks regarding that. Landon, do we have a major cool down coming anytime soon? The Climate Prediction Center would say no. Here's a look at your next 14-day outlook. We've got a 50-ish to 60% probability of keeping temperatures above average throughout this time. Just something else to take note of. And as far as weather makers are concerned, we've got next to nothing on the rain front here over the next 7 days. Maybe a tenth of an inch, maybe a quarter of an inch if we're lucky as we roll into the mid and latter part of next week with that tropical system. But folks, outside of that, looks like a whole lot of nothing will be going on. Your next 6-day weather forecast appears to be bone dry. Loads of sunshine today, mid and upper 70s for most. Same song and dance throughout our Saturday. Mid 80s solidified Sunday into the start of the new work week, and it's going to be very similar rolling through the mid to latter part of next week as well. Friends, it's going to wrap up your Friday morning weather or not forecast presented to you by none other than On Target. You all take care of yourselves and each other. Have a fantastic weekend.